If you're in a bah humbug mood this holiday season, then you're in the right place for some Christmas cheer. I'm Steve and Alisha, and today on At Your Leisure, we're celebrating in the outdoors at a destination that combines striking beauty, impressive adventures, and is right in your backyard. We'll show you how to get here. From there, Darren and Reagan cook up an alternative to Christmas dinner your family will want to take on your next camping trip. And finally, Chad and Rhea are in California celebrating with some wild house guests. It's Christmas in the outdoors, next on At Your Leisure.
Well, you ready for a Merry Christmas in the outdoors, Alisha?
Absolutely.
I know I am.
Hello everybody, I'm Alisha Staten.
And I'm Steve and Alisha. Welcome to At Your Leisure. We've decided to do something a little bit different for this Christmas season. We are out here at Lookout Pass, and as you can see, it is beautiful. The weather is gorgeous. I just cannot believe this day.
I know you cannot. Would you ever guess we're in Tooele County?
I know. We're going to show you around this area a little bit. We got the Canyonlands Jeep. We're going to take it on some trails. Darren Kinder's actually out here. He's going to go riding and show off a lot of the area. But this is just a really, it's kind of a hidden gem. A lot of people have this sort of perception of what Tooele is, and we're going to kind of disprove that this Christmas season.
Oh, are we ever? And thank you to Stedman's for bringing us on out here. So I think we've got the great leaders that are going to show us their trails.
Yeah, I'm excited to get out here. Why don't we hook up with Stedman's and go riding?
Let's do it.
All right, follow us.
I want the one with the windshield.
A lot of area up here. It's such a beautiful county. You know, we got everything from mountainous areas, 10,000 feet, the salt flats out in the valley, your mid-layer stuff like we have right here, you know, before when the snow's up high and you just want to go out and play. There's not enough snow to go snowmobiling, so come on out and see us. You can recreate all year round out here in Tooele County.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great opportunity to be able to explore really pretty much what's in our backyard. It's really a blessing to be able to have these mountains and just all this beauty out here. I mean, with trails, I mean, you really got a little bit of everything here, and to have the opportunity to come out here and explore on razors and dirt bikes growing up, I mean, it's what we've always done, so it's a really great opportunity to be able to spend it with friends and family.
That sun shining on that fresh snow over on the Stansbury Peaks, Deseret Peak. There's a lot of hiking trails over on that mountain. Just a lot of things to do out here.
From somebody who's not really educated on it, they just think, oh, it's really just a desert, but I mean, in a desert, there's a lot of beauty to that. I mean, and especially when you get up in these mountain lands, like my dad mentioned. And we were up here about, 10,000 feet in altitude, and there's a lot going on.
No, the Great Salt Lake's got a lot of picture areas. We see a lot of people go out and get their pictures out there for weddings or family pictures or whatever, you know. You got the Stansbury Islands, got some bike trails, some hiking trails. I've been on dirt road almost all the way to Delta from here. So much area, does not get that much people out here, especially this time of year. Come out and enjoy it.
Don't discount Tooele County when you're looking for some great trails to ride on, whether it's during the summertime or in the wintertime.
And the baby as well after that ride?
The baby had a grand old time. We were in a side-by-side that had some pretty good shocks. Thanks,
oh, good. Excellent. Well, we didn't get to show you a lot of this specific area and particularly the riding opportunities that exist out here in Tooele. Well, Darren Kinder is here and he's going to show you a little bit more of that right now.
We're at Lookout Pass today having some fun with some Polaris razors. Beautiful day, beautiful weather, blue skies and sunshine.
Hey guys, I'm Darren Kinder. Today we're going to be out riding on the Pony Express Trail. We're about 20 miles south of Tooele, and there's all kinds of opportunities to come out here and do some riding.
All right, let's go ride.
I know this is along the Pony Express route. You can find all kinds of terrain. You can find hills, rolling hills, big mountains, flat deserts. You can go fast, you can go slow, you can do whatever you want out here pretty much.
I think it's awesome. It's a really fun place to ride, and razors are just so much fun, so if you put them together, it's just a really fun time.
One thing that I thought was really cool was there's all these little Carsonite signs with the original Pony Express trail, so you can get out here and see some real history out here. The other thing that's kind of neat is there's different little old settlement pieces, and some of them have some signage with them, so you can read about some history and see what was going on back here in the 1800s. And there's all these nice little trails to go take your ATVs on or your Jeeps. When you come out here, take one of these trails to the top of one of the hills, and you can see trails going every which direction. And so it's a lot of fun to just go out and find them for yourself and go out and explore and go to these different places. You never know what you'll find.
It's a great way to spend a weekend. It's a great place to camp out here.
Now, Lookout Pass isn't the only place in Tooele County you can ride. You can go out by Dell, you can go to the Knolls. Now, one of the other places that you may have not visited in Tooele County is called Middle Canyon. And it's basically the road that goes over to Kennecott Mine. And in there, I couldn't believe there were these beautiful lush green trees, and there's a lot of fun little trails to go up and explore on. You could spend all weekend up there running around and finding places to go. Now, once the snow falls, don't let that deter you, because you can still come out here and have a great time. If you have a side-by-side or any other type of four-wheeler, come out here and come play with it, because you know, a lot of people put them away in the winter, and that's really a huge mistake, because there is a lot of places to ride out here, and even with the snow on the ground, it's actually more fun. There's not as much snow out here, so even if it snows, you know, like up in the mountains, up in the Wasatch, you really can't get out and it's too deep. But you come out here into the West Desert, and there's all kinds of riding opportunities out here.
Now, obviously, there wasn't any snow today, but we still went out and had a great time. We met up with Rick DeSimon and his daughter Avery, and it's always great to see a dad and his daughter out playing out in the dirt. I mean, that's something that I really enjoy doing as well.
I'm out here with my daughter today, and it's just a great time to be with family and friends. It's great to have some one-on-one time, and she's loving it, and we're having a blast.
Oh, it's awesome. It's just a lot better than doing chores at home, and that's usually what I would be doing. I like to dirt bike with him, and it's really just a lot of fun. So I think it really helps our relationship.
You're together. If the machine breaks down or you get stuck, that just makes it that much more fun, because it's something that you will always remember. You always go back and go, oh, you remember last Christmas when we went out to look out and we got stuck up and we had to drag them all out and do all this kind of stuff? Well, you never forget those kind of things, and it really brings your family tight together. It's real easy to get out here. You just take Highway 36 south out of Tooele, and right before you get to Vernon, there is a big sign on the road that says Pony Express Trail. Take a right on that, and then you just kind of head out here. The road will turn into dirt, and then after that, you'll come up to the top of the pass, and from there, there's all kinds of trails to just go out and explore. It's December, so it's a little colder, so you just need to dress a little bit warmer. Wear some extra clothes, but it's just as much fun as it would be if it was in the middle of the summer.
You just really have to come out. It's a beautiful place to be. It's just a lot of fun. You can ride all sorts of types of vehicles out here.
It's a beautiful place to live and work, and it's got great opportunity for entertainment and recreation out here.
We've had a great time today out here in Tooele County at Lookout Pass. There's tons of places to go ride, and even though it's the middle of December, wear something a little bit warmer and you'll be just fine. But right now we need to get to commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to be cooking it with Reagan Ledbetter.
Razor, Ranger, Sportsman, Ace. There's a Polaris to match your passion, and they're all on sale for the holidays. Financing as low as 2.99% on every new machine. Rebates up to $1,000 on remaining 2014s. Grab an all-new Ranger ETX for $83.99. Ranger XP 900 gets a free 2-year extended service contract. Or take home one of our all-new Razor 900s during the Polaris Holiday Sales event.
Our slogan is Service to the Power 3, and a lot of people ask me, what the heck is Service to the Power 3? Well, we look at ourselves as servers.
We're here to serve you, to serve the customers that come in the door. We have all gold certified mechanics that are the highest level you can be. And
the employees that work here, everybody's an enthusiast.
If somebody comes in and asks about a particular product, we can tell them a personal experience on that, other than just telling them a spec sheet out of the book.
I hope to earn everybody that comes in here's business. We're here to serve you, not sell you.
You go through the day-to-day repeating what you did yesterday. Don't you wish you could access that piece of your life that's missing? Find the beauty, serenity, family fun, or anything else that's missing from your life in the Cedar City, Bryan Head area. Gain access to your adventure, whether it's camping, hiking, the arts, festivals, or just a getaway. Visit cedarcityayl.com for details on all the adventures that you can access in scenic southern Utah.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. I'm here with Darren, and we are going to share a special At Your Leisure recipe, Christmas fajitas.
These are the fajitas I always take out camping.
I love it.
They're easy to do.
But can we call them Christmas? Because it's Christmas time.
Sure, it's Christmas time, so we can do that.
In fact, you just made it out from Tooele. How was the riding up there?
Well, you know, here's the nice thing about Utah is even in the winter, we can go out in the West Desert and go riding. And so it's awesome. There's trails all over out there. And yeah, there's a little snow here and there, but that even makes it more fun.
Well, and you can bring your Christmas fajitas on that trip if you want.
You can go out there, you take your Camp Chef stove, heat it up. And what we usually do is you take your meat.
What kind of meat do you use?
Any kind of steak, anything like that. And a lot of the stores have like this, where it's fajita meat already cut up, so you don't even have to think about it.
Easy.
So yeah, you just dump that in there. And we usually do chicken and beef.
What do you put in there with it?
Well, this is just a marinade you buy at the store. I like this because you can just pour it in a bag. And like I said, you just keep this in a bag and let it roll around in your cooler or whatever. And I let it just marinate overnight or whatever, have it in the trailer. While that's doing that, we can cut up our vegetables.
Okay.
So I've got red and green peppers, I've got zucchinis, and I've got some onion.
Put zucchini in the fajitas? I love it.
We live in Utah, we've got to find a way to get rid of the zucchini.
Oh gosh, and they're my favorite, truly. I'm so excited. I don't think I've had fajitas with zucchini in it before.
Yeah, it tastes awesome.
Okay.
So we'll cut this all up and then we'll grill it. I'll be out at the dunes cooking this, and all my friends start showing up. I don't even know where they come from.
And new friends too.
They're like, hey, buddy Darren, how are those fajitas coming?
Those fajitas look incredible.
You can do jalapenos in it or any green chilies if you like
that.
Want
a little kick in there?
If you want a little bit more zest to it. So you can do that. So let's get our meat started. Get it cooking. Dump it all in there.
Yum.
All right. That's what I love about these Camp Chef stoves. This is just a little griddle. They make one that's 3 burners wide, and you can cook for a whole troop with that.
Gosh, I love that. I've seen that one before too.
Yeah,
Talk about pancakes, man.
Oh, or
you get those rolling on there.
French toast, man, a whole Boy Scout troop. You can take care of them in one swoop. I just love it.
All right, time for the veggies.
Yep, get some of those on there. Now it's got your meat all browned up.
Well, and in fajitas, they make it so yummy. It's like makes it all a meal.
It's all the flavors that come together there.
All right, so they are Christmas fajitas. They're green and red.
Yeah, Santa Claus would be so proud.
Yeah, I know.
We can make a Christmas show out of anything.
We just make it up, whatever.
Now think about this. You're out in the desert. It's about 30 degrees, kind of cold, you know. You've been riding all day, and you smell this.
Oh, I'm sold. Sold. It does. It smells so good.
Doesn't
well,
it?
Who's cooking it while I'm off riding?
Oh.
I'm usually the chef.
Just take a little bit of that.
Gorgeous.
Dump that on there.
Lime action. Check. Okay, so I did.
Oh,
I cut it in half.
Fancy?
So I know, but look how pretty it looks. It looks so pretty. Okay, do you want to take a bite and I take a bite?
You bet.
Okay, let's Christmas fajitas. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that good?
High five. Everyone should have this. Will it be on our website?
You bet.
At Your Leisure.
Yeah.
Darren's Christmas fajitas.
Yeah, we'll name them that.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yep.
Jesse, do you want a doll for Christmas this year?
No.
How about a bike?
No.
What about a pony?
No.
Well, what do you want for Christmas this year?
I want an RV from Ray City for my whole family.
Come into Ray City RV for our end-of-year clearance sale. Give your family the gift of adventure this Christmas. Tent trailers, Class A motorhomes, accessories, and more. Everything you need to bring your loved ones together. It may be too big to fit under the tree, but there's nothing like a new RV for Christmas. Ray City RV on Riverdale Road in Roy, Santa's RV Workshop.
You climb. We invent. You carve. We refine. You side hill steeper mountains. We develop more responsive technology. You never stop. We never stop. The 2015 Ski-Doo Summit.
It doesn't matter what kind of adventure you're searching for, at Utah State Parks you'll find it. Witness some of the most spectacular scenery in the West at Dead Horse Point, this week's featured Utah State Park. Amenities include venues for weddings, camping, and historic exhibits with modern restroom facilities and RV hookups. Brand new yurts give overnight visitors the chance to enjoy this immense landscape in an entirely new way with comforts cowboys never imagined. They include full electricity, an outdoor grill for cooking, and a view that is unmatched in the world. Dead Horse Point State Park is located just west of Moab on State Highway 313. To get more information, go to stateparks.utah.gov. Utah State Parks, adventures for everyone.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody, and Merry Christmas. We are out here in Tooele County, and we're just having a really great time exploring and doing some sort of Christmas adventures.
Dave, when we were pulling up on this road right here, I noticed a little sign that said Pony Express Trail, and I was like, what? In Tooele County, really? So you know a lot about that. Tell us it.
This is the old Pony Express route where they used to haul the mail and the horses and everything in the old days, because that's all they had, you know. But this is the offices for the Pony Express. Porter Rockwell spent some time here. They had a robber or a bandit, whatever you want to call them in the old days, had been robbing the Pony Express riders, and it was a friend of his. And he actually tried to get him to surrender and arrest him for that, and he wouldn't surrender. He actually had to shoot one of his friends and sat there and hold him while he died because he wouldn't do what they had asked him to do.
All right, we're all in jail.
So this is
the jail. I guess you could sleep right here.
This is where they tell you, if they tell you to come out with your hands up, you better come out with your hands up, because we know what might happen if you don't.
Oh, don't die. Okay, I want to see the dog cemetery. I've never seen one of those before. Is it really a dog cemetery? So this is a dog cemetery.
I have no idea. That's just what they've all said.
That's always a good sign when you ask your guide what it is, and he goes, I don't know, that's what they call it. What do you think, Alisha?
I want to say swimming pool.
A swimming pool? If you're coming out with your guns, this is a no-no. Don't shoot the signs. Maybe it's an Indian burial ground, and if you step inside, you'll get some kind of curse or something like that. Maybe that's what happened to the sign.
Should we find out?
Nope, get out, Dave.
Oh, yeah!
It's a curse. All right, we need to do something Christmassy, Alisha. What do you think we should do?
You know, actually, funny you should mention that, Steve. I think that we should hang some ornaments on the tree.
All right, we need to find a tree worthy of Christmas.
Oh, gosh.
What was that?
I was looking back at him to see, and I was going to ask him, why are you laughing?
See, the thing about junipers is that they always have kind of a funky shape. When we bought them, the store literally had run out of the little metal hooks. So we had to buy zip ties. So when you're doing stuff in the outdoors, sometimes you gotta be creative.
So I gotta give a shout out to my friend at work, the Kramers. She actually came up with this idea that it would be fun to decorate, and this is a family tradition that she actually does.
It's not the most beautiful AYL sticker on an ornament, but it is the first AYL sticker I've ever put on an ornament, so I guess that should count for something. All right, well, later in the show, we're going to tell you how these Christmas ornaments can pay off for you and your family this holiday season. But right now, we need to go to our trailhead adventure. Chad and Rhea are actually in California, and they're celebrating Christmas on the coast. So how about we celebrate with them?
Merry Christmas, you two.
And Merry Christmas, everybody out there at Your Leisure Land. We are in the Jungle Lands. We are at the San Diego Zoo, and we are going to go through an exhibit here called Jungle Bells. It's what they do at the holiday season here at the zoo. Plus, we're going to show you all the other cool things that happen at the San Diego Zoo. You ready?
Yeah, because we get to play with some animals.
Yeah. I hope not the gorillas. Let's go.
Jungle Bells, we stay open later than we normally do in our winter hours. Of course, we have it all decked out in decoration. We have different bands and entertainment. Dr. Zoolittle is our sort of our resident educator, has some great story time with kids. It has sort of a wildlife theme holiday in it.
That's right, and you talk about Christmas memories, how fun and how unique.
They've got lights all over the zoo at Christmas, and they got all these little jungle critters. They're not the actual jungle critters, they're like cartoon critters of the lions and the different animals, and they'll come up and take pictures with you.
So it's a really great tradition here in San Diego to come on in for Jungle Bells, have a nice time, see the zoo at nighttime.
Rhea, what was your favorite part of the zoo?
You know, honestly, when we were able to interact with the animals, I thought that was awesome. They have that special zoo package where they can bring you back there and you can go and play with the animals and feed them. The tortoises, those Galapagos tortoises were outstanding, like 120, 130-year-old.
My favorite was the polar bear. Because most of the time, when I've seen polar bears, they've just been kind of sitting around like a lump. Occasionally, they'll walk around. But we had one of the polar bear twins in the water playing with a ball, and he had so much fun playing with that ball. And every now and then he'd stop and look at the kids with their face up against the glass. You know, the reason this is such a great place to come down with your family is because this is not a looking zoo like you traditionally expect. This place is really interactive. But they also have a children's zoo section that's all about touching, seeing, listening, and getting up close with animals, and then the instruction that goes with it, because they've got so many curators at the zoo. Your kids come away smarter than when they went in, not just entertained.
Well, the great thing about the San Diego Zoo is that when you arrive and when you leave and that space in between, you've had a lot of fun. But when we sneak in on you, we don't hit you over the head too hard, but we sneak in on you some education as well. We want you not only to fall in love with these cute, adorable, and amazing animals that we're surrounded by, but also learn about maybe some of the challenges some may have in the wild, and what then you can do in your own day-to-day activities to kind of shift the paradigm a little bit and how we impact the world around us.
You know, Rhea, I like the way that the zoo is organized because it's not just hit and miss. They take all of the Arctic region and put all the animals together. You can look at the regions of the zoo.
And it's not confusing when you're touring around. Even if you don't have a guide to help you out, it's not confusing at all. You know exactly where you're going.
You get to see our bioclimatic zones. What that essentially means is if you're coming to see tigers, you're going to see reptiles and birds and other mammals that would live in that same area as the tiger, along with the plants. We are a registered botanical garden. We have plants from all over the world, some that are nearly 100 years old because they were brought in when the zoo first opened.
If those animals could smile, they're all smiling. I really have never been to a zoo where I've seen so many happy animals.
I don't really consider what I do work. I am so passionate about what I do that even if I wasn't here at the San Diego Zoo, I would be doing what I do. What keeps me here is the fact that not only am I surrounded by animals every day, and I do consider this my home, but also the work we do outside of our fence line. You know, it is a great zoo, it's a wonderful experience, but I'm really passionate about what we do on a conservation level as well. We've been responsible for putting animals back out in the wild and monitoring them and staying with them, making sure they are able to sustain life in the wild as well. Those type of things, those are the things that make a difference. And if I can inspire other people to help make that difference with us, then I'm doing great.
Put it on your agenda to make sure that you get out and discover this place.
A powder day in the trees. A morning of crisp air and blue skies. A winter destination in your own backyard. Tooele County is all of them in one. It's time to experience a new adventure you never knew you were missing. It's time to find out what's just over the mountain. Tooele County, Utah. The Wasatch Front is your home. Tooele is your backyard.
You climb. We invent. You carve. We refine. You side hill steeper mountains. We develop more responsive technology. You never stop. We never stop. The 2015 Ski-Doo Summit.
Hi, my name is Spencer Cox. I'm the Lieutenant Governor of the state of Utah, and I'm the new spokesperson for Ride On. Ride On is a unique partnership between all the land managing agencies in the state of Utah to maintain trails, to advocate safety, to advocate wise stewardship amongst all of us who use these trails. And I'm doing it because Trails matter to me. This is important for my children. I want them to be safe and I want them to be stewards of the trail. If you would like more information, go to ohv.utah.gov.
Welcome back, everyone, to At Your Leisure.
Now, we've been out here just having a great time in Tooele County. And earlier in the show, we decorated this tree right behind us. And we want this to pay off for you guys, for the viewers. Now, we hid 4 AYL stickers on ornaments on the tree. Now, if you come out here and you get this tree, if you take one of these ornaments that have the AYL sticker on them and you take them into Tooele to Stedman's Recreation, take a photo there with the ornament, you will win a Camp Chef Big Gas Grill. Okay, so you need to send us the photo. The first person to do this wins, basically. You have until New Year's Day. On New Year's Day, I'm gonna come out here and we're gonna take them all down. So you only have, you know, a week and a half or 2 weeks or whatever it is until New Year's Day. But you've got some time. Come out here, enjoy this area, ride, take one of those, go into Stedman's, and you could get one of our classic grills.
I think we need to do this every year. Start it At Your Leisure tradition.
Oh, I love it. That would be cool.
Let's do it.
Really
Thank
great.
you, Kramers.
All right, so that's gonna be our winner for this week. Grab one of these things, come out here and enjoy it, go into Stedman's, and you can win. And what do we got coming up on our calendar events?
Well, January 24th, we have Take a Friend Snowmobiling up at Monte Cristo, which is always a really fun time. If you've never been on a snowmobile, that is your opportunity to go up there, take a family member, take a friend, take your kids, and they have even little tiny sleds for your kids. And there will be chili. It will be a really fun time. I would suggest it to anybody thinking or considering, because they'll have sleds up there for you to ride.
Now, the same weekend as Take a Friend Snowmobiling, January 24th, we also have the Utah Four-Wheel Drive Association Winter Festival at the Fairgrounds in Hurricane, Utah. Now, this is a great event, and you'll be able to explore southern Utah on a ton of different trails. And finally, just next week on January 2nd and 3rd in St. George also, you can check out the Ultimate Outdoor Expo. This is a fun event that is very hands-on and gives you a taste for all kinds of new outdoor activities. You can find out more at theultimateoutdoorexpo.com.
Join us. It's going to be an amazing Saturday, and hopefully the weather will be as nice as today.
Wouldn't that be nice?
All right, we need to take a look at next week's show.
Well, next week we're ringing in the new year with the At Your Leisure blooper special. We'll show you all the flips, falls, and flubs that happen behind the scenes and give you a glimpse through the looking glass at what it takes to get your lines right. Then we'll bring you the top stories from the last 12 months and the adventures that touched our hearts, coming your way in 7 days.
So, Alisha, are you excited for the blooper special next week?
Of course I am. We all know Alisha has a lot of bloopers.
Well, remember the Canaryville Falls hike that we took?
Yes.
She falls down at one point. You'll see it. It's good stuff.
Oh, it's hilarious. Anyway, I want to encourage everyone to come on out here to Tooele County. It has been so beautiful. The land is so vast. There's some fun history to learn about, as we did today. And we started a new At Your Leisure tradition. So it's been a fun time, Steve.
It has. We'd like to thank Stedman's Recreation for taking us out today, and Tooele County for showing us all this great area. And remember, get those AYL stickers off of that tree, take them into Stedman's, and you can win. Well, we got to get moving. Christmas is coming up just in a couple of days, so we better head home. Remember, there is tons of adventure to be found in the West, but you're not going to do it sitting on the couch. Merry Christmas. You want to drive home? Or you want me to?
You should drive.
All right, I'll drive. You can check them out online at tooele.org. I don't know if that's right.
Make sure you come on out here and enjoy yourself. We got to do that again.
Okay. She drinks a lot, folks.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everyone.
Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alisha crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Steven?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.